fake Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age, showing money that I don't have, there's words on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living the fake Facebook life dream. They post a pic of me deep clean, but it's pizza and burgers for dinner, you know what I mean. A snapshot of vacations that I got no money to take. Send you one of my sports cars, you know that it's a fake. Got my love loaded up with things that aren't even true. Pretending on Facebook is my thing to do. Yeah, 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 yeah.
2,000 friends, which I've never done met. A pic of my lunch is what you're gonna get. I had a post of your baby, say it's one darn cute kid. But I lied, cause it's ugly, that's called an online fib. I talk about success in my job and the pending promotion, but in reality it's a psych, cause I got a demotion.
Only the fake Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age, showing money that I don't have, there's words on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living a fake Facebook life dream.
You block me on Facebook without a judge, jury, or trial. I'll be creeping you the next day with a shiny new profile. See a pic of my family? Yeah, we're having a good time. Well, the joke's on you. We have not talked in 8 months or 9. I'll tell you about the weather and the stuff you don't need to know. I'll fake a good illness so the sympathy will grow. I'll ask you to donate to my made-up cause and post selfies on the daily, that ain't breaking no laws. So don't judge the life of the fake Facebook man, pretending to be happy like no one else can. There he is. Go on, Kinsman. How's it going here, pal?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. How's that green screen treating you these days?
Green screen might have to go away.
You remind me of my dad when he tries to work on technology. He gets frustrated, so.
Always frustrated, right?
He's always frustrated. But listen, I have a question for you here. Now, tomorrow we are traveling to Sudbury. We're doing the grand opening of Cannabis Jacks in Belcaron. Now, we're going on a road trip together for the first time in this business friendship relationship. So, yes. What are some of the expectations of traveling with Mark Kinsman in the car? Do you share the songs? Do we stop for coffees? Like what because you're driving tomorrow. What can I expect?
It's going to be you can be in charge of the tunes. I'll grab the coffees before we head out.
Oh geez, that all sounds like a great deal. Yeah. Right. I thought we were going to rotate the music. You really get to know a lot about someone when you do like that. You know, say like you're in a relationship and you do the first road trip together. Yeah, you really get to know a lot about someone. You know, especially
sometimes these trips spell the end to relationships. Hopefully not for us. We'll survive Valcaron because after Valcaron, the following Thursday we're going to be in North Bay.
That's right, pal. Yes, we will be in North Bay. So like I said, there's between me and my partner, there's a bit of an age gap. So 19 years. So our musical tastes are completely different.
Just a little off key in her ears. Your stuff that you think is awesome, she thinks is a little out there, and vice versa when she says, "Here, listen to this new tune."
she goes like, I put on some Guns N' Roses, and she's like, knock it off with the oldies. The oldies. I still thought that was the Currents. But anyways, pal, I'm looking forward to that. So we'll be there for their grand opening, of course, doing their grand opening in North Bay the following Thursday. Now tonight, we have Rock Whissell coming on the show, and we are giving away. I always do it opposite on the camera. One of these Mountjoy Farmers Market hoodies, right?
Yes.
Right, and we are giving away 2 movie passes
to Imagine Cinema 6.
Yes. And someone can go check out the new Halloween this weekend, because that's
Halloween Kills with good old Michael Myers. We were just talking about this before hopping onto the show tonight. How old is Michael Myers? It's the same Michael Myers from way back in Halloween, the original Halloween, right? The same guy.
Yeah. He still has that vendetta going. He hasn't dropped it yet, even after Dr. Loomis tried to fix him. That didn't resolve anything. So this Halloween, I hear they're sort of flipping the script where like they're chasing Michael Myers. So I'm looking forward to it. So someone could win those passes and go see Halloween, I guess.
That's right. And how it works, the winners will be notified right after this show for the hoodie from Rock, and from us. We'll get that person in touch with Gina Faca and Colin over at Imagine Cinemas, and then we'll be off to the movies.
There's Justin. Justin's still Facebook, man. So he's watching on YouTube. Cool, man. Cool.
All right.
I love it. And Carol. So some hellos for you here there, Kinsman.
Hello. Hey, KINZ and KLOMP. Hello, Lisa. Ivan Torres from Starbucks. Rock on. Hey, Ivan. Good evening from Caitlin Goulet.
Hey, you better
Ashley Allen. Good evening.
Maybe you got to stop by Starbucks tomorrow and pick me up one of those awesome pumpkin spice drinks from there.
Are you going to be one of the? Well, here's my question. It's driving etiquette. Are you going to be the one that says, "Okay, we got to pull over here. We got to find the restroom along the route. There's not too many places to stop along Highway 140."
No, don't worry about that. Kinsman, you're not going to like these comments.
No.
You look like Barney. Listen, Mark just got the technique. It does take a while to figure out the lighting on these things. So I'm with you, pal.
You're with
sometimes you just got to take it on the chin, though. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Just bring snacks for Jamie. Yes, of course. I am like a toddler. I mean that seriously. Yeah, road trip is awesome.
Road trips are fun. We had, I do believe it was Amanda on the last show said we need to document, do a Facebook Live, on the route somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are we?
You think? Oh, bring earplugs. Yes, Janice, I will be bringing my earplugs for Jamie.
Play 80s tunes, and Michael Myers is based off my life. That's quite the life going on there for Justin.
Hey, I don't know if it's something just kicked in on my computer that the third light jumped in there. Is it brighter to me? Am I more red? I'm just, I'm just gonna throw the lighting out. No, I'm gonna go back to the original backdrop I had with my boys' toys in the background. How about that?
I think it's time to break out that wallet and invest in a new computer.
Well, is it me or is it? It was something got lighter there, so I think something re-kicked in or something's working. Anyhow, let's not jinx it.
Yes, you got to sign the hoodie there, pal. Yeah, of course we'll do that. Yeah. He's purple, so he's not red anymore. He's purple.
Am I purple now? He's like a tomato, Amanda Roy.
I'll be a pretty good passenger. I'm usually pretty. I'm not used to being the passenger. One time for Celebrity Boxing, we drove to Philadelphia, and that was 21 hours for a press conference. I drove the whole way.
Well, thank goodness it's 3 hours, and I do believe 20 minutes to get to our destination tomorrow. But we are stopping. You had a question. We're having lunch there with your daughter at Cora's, right? Didn't you have a beef with that title? That restaurant, is it Cora?
Yeah, is it? I know it's called Cora, but is it Cora's? Because I hear people say it's Cora's and Cora restaurant. Yeah, we're gonna see Tiana tomorrow. That's my daughter. Mark should be in charge of the snacks. I did cook the dinner. Yes, I agree. Not much.
I'll be bringing the snacks. That's right. I get first cup holder, the one closest to the dashboard. You get second cup holder.
Pinkish purple.
Yeah.
Yes, we're gonna sign the hoodies. Absolutely. It is. This I was telling Mark. It is an adjustment in his camera, but Kinsman left it to the last minute, and he couldn't find his camera settings before the show. There you go. Amanda's gonna help you out. She'll help you out with your settings.
Okay.
No one likes a backstreet.
No backseat drivers at all.
Yes. So okay, Cora's with an S. Cora's with an S. Cora's with an S. But if you go to their webpage, it says Cora. I can never get to the bottom of this, kids. Maybe
there's two in Sudbury, isn't there? The one is Cora and the other one is Cora's because they pluraled it and multiplied.
No. The one beside it's like Tutti Frutti, I think.
Oh, that's right. Okay, Cora, Tutti Frutti. They're both good places to eat there.
Are you stressed out? We can get Jess back on the show. She can walk us through any.
That's right.
Okay, so let's bring Rock on because he's been waiting patiently. Is there any cooler name than Rock?
Rock Whissell. No, he's got one of the coolest names out there.
I know.
So that's why they put him in charge of the Mountjoy Farmers Market every season.
You know, growing up, Jamie Klomp, you can imagine the tease. I bet you Rock never got teased with an awesome name like that. Let me find out. Hey, Rock.
How's it going, guys?
Yeah, you had probably, like, everyone was envious of your name growing up, right? The Rock, like, especially after, like, even later on, like when The Rock, the wrestler, there's probably you heard a lot of those jokes, I assume, right?
I did. Rock was always maybe something that people would ask me, is that your nickname? So, but no, it's my official name, R-O-C-K. It's actually spelled in English, not in French. So my mom really wanted the Rock and not Rock and Rush. Yeah. So it's Rockin'. I really appreciate my mother choosing this name. So something that people know me from, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, because with a name like Rock, you don't need a cool nickname. You already have a cool real name.
That's right.
That's what I say. Me, I don't know about Klomp. Trust me, Klomp, you know, that got me teased and all types of things in school. The kids never let that go. So. But thanks for joining us. And, you know, right off the bat, congratulations on an amazing Mountjoy Farmers Market season. We were so privileged to be part of it. And you must be extremely happy how things played out.
It was amazing. I mean, the summer, being able to open and have an activity and have something for the public to be able to participate. But just because we were there doesn't mean people are going to show up every weekend. But that's not what happened. We were seeing over 500 people every single weekend, rain or shine. That we really, really supported our local businesses, our local farmers. Really thank the community for. Yes, we put it together, but it's without the support from the community. Even if we're there, it doesn't mean it's as good as what we got throughout the summer.
Back in the days when you were at Centennial Hall, which was another great location, you know, it was a sad day when we couldn't open up there, you know, for the farmers market in that lot. But I think it's a blessing in disguise. The new location, which is Riverside Drive, Participe Park. That's been the best spot so far for you guys.
No, definitely. 4 years ago is when I took over the farmers market. So the independent farmers market had decided not to operate anymore. Me and Rick Dubo gave me a phone call and said, let's get this up and running again. So with my nonprofit group, with having the committee from the Fall Fair, the Porcupine District Agricultural Society, I said, I've got the perfect nonprofit group that we could get this up and running. And the city gave us privilege to use the Mountjoy Arena for the first season. We had 12 vendors and about 200 to 250 people a weekend on a good day. And just since those decisions 4 years ago, it's been growing, and I'm looking really, really forward to the future, how big we're going to get.
Mm-hmm. And one of the things that we enjoyed the most is that you come there on a Saturday and you can expect like your usual favorites, but every week you would see different vendors. There would be a different theme. So every Saturday you went, there was always something new to see, but you can always expect to get your favorites if that's what you're interested to. So going into the season, was that your vision to sort of spread some variety throughout the out the month?
So we listen to our vendors. We listen to the people that come to the market, and they're always, giving us suggestions and whatnot. So some of the vendors were looking at there every second week instead of every week because of work, because of availability of their products. So having vendors able to book for every second week was something that gave us an option to have more vendors, plus have a more variation so that vendor that might not come to the market because they were obligated to come every week had an opportunity now to come every second week, and it would fit to their schedule a lot more. So adding that privilege to those vendors really helped us to have a variation even bigger than what we had 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was awesome. We have a question from Amanda. Will the young vendors table be coming back next year?
So fortunately, we did have 2 young vendors that did participate this year. I know in the past, the independent farmers market used to have one table or one weekend set up for the young vendors. I'm always open when there's a young vendor that wants to join us. I've never said no. The only problem is if they are selling any food products, we do have to register with the health unit. So if somebody is interested next spring to just send a message to the committee, send a message to our board, and we'll definitely make room for any young vendor. We're always looking to grow, and the younger we grow, the better it is for us, for sure.
Were you a little nervous at the start of it? Obviously, things are different, I guess, and difficult. The last year and a half, 2 years, with all the restrictions and open and closures, were you a little concerned how what the attendance was going to be like, if vendors are going to participate, or did you think, listen, these vendors haven't had an opportunity to showcase their products and services, and forever people are going to be jumping at the bit? What was your mind frame going into it?
Having sitting on the Porcupine District on the health unit, the Porcupine Health Unit board, I mean, I understand all the regulations and all the different ways of making it safe for everybody, for my vendors, for the public. Something we ended up doing is putting a mask mandatory even on the outside vending. So we all felt more comfortable because of the amount of people and the distancing that we were not able to follow. But when you saw somebody walking down the driveway and putting their mask on without even having to ask them or say something, really shows that people really care of making everybody safe and making this event even more positive for everybody that joined us at the market.
Yeah, when we were there, Mark, we always seen a lot of happy faces every single Saturday, from the vendors to the folks attending.
Well, that's it. Not just youngins. My youngins. My boys joined us multiple Saturdays down there. And when it came time for Thanksgiving dinner, I said, boys, it was the final Saturday. I said, we need to pick up something for Thanksgiving desserts. And of course, the boys, they ran back. They love the ladies at the Peacock Farm booth. The big hit every Saturday. And the ladies let them pick out their dessert. They picked out a lemon tart pie and lemon tart for the I call it KLOMP's giving dinner that we had last weekend.
Oh, it's nice. It's nice seeing the same person every Saturday morning at the same time showing up and doing their groceries. It's almost like walking into a grocery store, having all the variation and all the different vendors. But you see that they're going straight to that farmer, straight to that one-on-one connection that they've made throughout the summer. And, they enjoy having that 5-minute discussion. Hopefully we'll get longer discussions as COVID clears up as we go. But to have that communication and have that relationship between the vendor and the merchant, it's really, really fun to see.
It sort of reminded me, I've said on the show a couple times, and I'll admit it, I'm a big fan of these Hallmark movies, especially the Christmas ones. But you see in these movies, these small towns, people are shopping at local vendors outside, sometimes for their Christmas tree, but they often get their foods, their crafts, their services. And I thought, that's really cool to have in Timmins, because I got that, smaller community, tight knit, local product feel where everyone's sort of just having a good time and real happy to be there. So I thought it was really awesome, especially once again the last year and a half when we've been limited to what we can do and where we can go. I thought that was a very positive and very great addition to the summer/fall. I thought it was excellent.
So last weekend was the last weekend that we were all together, all 22 vendors of us. But all these vendors do have continue support or continue sell their products throughout the year. So Fair Facebook page will continue to promote all these different individuals. They're still taking orders for Christmas. They're taking orders for different events. So please continue following these vendors. Because we're not all together in the same parking lot doesn't mean that we not continue supporting them. So I really hope that the community continues what progress we had throughout the summer and continue supporting these great vendors and these great families throughout the community.
They can just follow you on Facebook, the Mountjoy Farmers Market Facebook page, and then again, links to all the other vendors that have shown up every single Saturday where they can get in touch with these vendors and still continue their shopping.
Yeah, that is the way to do it. So we have a question, and oh yeah, the cheese curds are amazing. Trust me, I know all about that. They are amazing. There's a question from Dave. Mark?
Dave Conlon says it would be nice to get a Friday evening option once in a while for the cottagers, but keep up the great work. Have you ever thought about switching it up or adding multiple days for the weekend?
So that's something we have discussed. Having the BIA on a Thursday, so the produce are grown in the gardens, and the farmers actually have to be out there in the fields and pick and clean and put them on the table. So having too many markets one next to each other is hard for them to keep up with all the produce they do have and to do their chores. I mean, some of these farmers do have a full-time job, so they do work all day Friday, so they're not ready for Friday night. There will be some possibilities after we do get this permanent building that we're looking to build in the springtime. I might be able to flex around different vendings or different evenings, or even different like a craft show or something different as well. So we're looking at different options. Right now, having the Saturday morning routine and even having only 3 hours instead of 4 hours, it concentrates the amount of time that the farmer has to be away from the farm and away from his chores doing everything else. So it's a work in progress. And yeah, there's a possibility that we can add some evenings for sure.
And speaking of work in progress, you just touched base briefly on the pavilion that should be in place for next season. How are the funds coming for that, and when does construction begin on the pavilion?
So we're in phase 2 for our funding through the government. So that is in place. I'm expecting. I've got to confirm with the Chamber of Commerce. They want to meet with me, see if there's any more businesses that could help me throughout the community. Gold Corp has already donated the $25,000 that I got 2 years ago. Ecoms promised us the wood. One of the reasons why it's not there is because of the COVID. So we did have to change our funding facility. We were not going to start asking businesses to help us put a building up when there's a lot more things that they could help the community with. So now that the pandemic is back to something stable that we understand and we can work with, this winter is full time trying to get the last amount of funds that I need. And hopefully on the 1st of May is when we start the construction to be ready for July 1st.
Yeah, that is exciting news. Now, I have a serious question now, Kinsman, and we did ask this to a couple of the farmers when we were down there. So if Kinsman and I ever wanted to start our own farm, we hear it's a lot of work. You're up early, you're tending to like the products, you're tending to the animals. How long do you think Mark and I would last if we were farmers? The options are 1 week, 2 weeks, or 0 weeks.
Or a couple of minutes. I'm going to say Rock could probably invite us to his own personal farm and say, here, go groom one of the alpacas, and we'd fail.
Having a good partner helps a lot. My wife is probably the one that spends the most time helping on the farm with her flowers and the garden. So I would recommend at least somebody to help you out to finish those chores. And it's always a blessing to have somebody behind you to help you and to support you for sure. So I thank my wife for that part of it, because every Saturday that I don't have a booth, but I do spend on Saturday mornings, she's the one out doing the chores at the home and taking care of her chickens, the alpacas, and the horse. So I really
the chickens are one of the highlights of your tour. You had my boys and I up. It was last summer. We went for a tour of your farm, and again, anybody has a chance to reach out to you. You do offer visits to visit the alpacas. What types of animals do you have on your farm?
So at this moment, I'm slowly, because I'm busy with city council and everything else. I am not adding any more animals to my farm, unfortunately. So I do still have 2 alpacas that are farm at Dream Acres Alpaca. So they lend me the 2 alpacas every year, and I keep them all year round. I get to feed them, take care of them. And then I call it a spa day. So I bring them back to their farm, and they get to shear them, take the fiber off the animals, and they do a spa treatment. So they do the nails, the teeth, and give all the needles. So I really appreciate Dream Acres Alpaca for helping me out with the 2 alpacas. And then I've got Granny, who is my miniature horse. Granny's at 26 years old now, so she's also one of our precious animals on the farm. And then I've got a couple of rabbits, and I think we're down to 25 chickens right now. So we're slowly, putting everybody back in the barn for the winter. So we'll see what happens this winter.
Wouldn't it be awesome if an alpaca just walked by Rock's camera right now, Kinsman? It would really.
Maybe the chickens. When we were there, I remember the chickens were just hatched, and you were talking about your lovely other half. She tends to those like little babies. And again, there's a lot of love and tender care that goes into operate. We drive by, we take for granted a 5-10 minute tour, but there's a lot of work and upkeep when it comes to the animals that you keep.
So yeah, the chickens were part of the chick program that we've started with the fall fair. The fall fair, and myself, we've got incubators that we go into the schools with. So we do some education, that part of it. So I set up the incubator, set up the eggs, and we hatch some in the schools. Unfortunately, this year we couldn't do it again this year, but I've been doing it at home. So I do get the baby chicks. We did bring them out to the farmers market and got an opportunity to show the kids anyway, even if we didn't have the fair this year.
Just change the subject for a quick second. How often are you asked if you're going to run for mayor?
Lately, I've posted a few pictures with me and George, and I was with Doug Ford on Monday last week. So yeah, my parents are actually the ones that get asked the most.
Yeah.
And even somebody told them from a good source, without them knowing that my parents were in the vehicle, that Rock was going to run for mayor. Right. And unfortunately, I'm not ready for mayor yet. I need a little bit more experience on council and a little bit more experience in the political world. This is all new to me. So in 4 years or 5 years from now, I've got 1 more year left of my term. I am hoping to run again for the Mountjoy for Ward 1. I love my community, and I love continuing to support my ward. So I really hope I'll be there for another 4 years, and then we'll see what happens 4 years from now.
Now,
he didn't say no, so it still could be a possibility.
We need to lock Rock in right now. Before he even tells his family, his kids, his wife, I think he should tell KINZ and KLOMP live when he's going to run for mayor.
It's all going to vary what happens who's there, and there's lots of opportunities in the next 5 years too.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Everyone knows that you're doing awesome work for the community on all the angles and all the boards that you sit on, and I know they really appreciate what happened, especially every single Saturday this weekend, and the awesome hoodies, right? Aren't these are comfortable hoodies.
Sporting the comfy Mountjoy Farmers Market hoodies, and again, someone's gonna have a chance to win one on tonight's show just by commenting.
Yeah, that's right. And
so yeah, this is my last one. So I got them all made for the summer, and I'm happy to give out the last one. This is something that the committee wanted to, promote even a little bit more. So it was great to get these made. I'll put a little thank you to actually my son. He's the one that makes all these shirts and business. So it's in family like everything else we do around the farmers market, and it's all intertwined together. So I really appreciate you guys supporting his product and the farmers market product as well.
You're so welcome. And again, great comments coming in. I think Lori said your 2 boys work with her at Pick of the Crop. So again, small knit communities. It's not they say everybody knows everybody, and it's true. And again, it's great to see all the amazing comments coming in. Amanda Roy saying, "Who knows what color Mark's sweater is? What do you mean?" My color, mine's a darker gray. Are they the same color?
You have lighting issues, my friend.
When
yours is the exact same color.
Could be worse.
Oh, so Janice does have a hoodie. She's one of our previous winners for the hoodie. How is Janice going to get her hoodie, Kinsman?
We're going to get in touch with Janice after the show, and we'll hook her up with Rock. How about that, Rock? And then we'll get the hoodie delivered to Janice this week.
Yes.
Perfect.
Is it gray? Yes. The hoodie's gray. If you look, Mark has the same one as mine. I think he kicked over 3 lights before the show started. So Mark has the same one as me. So this is the hoodie with the black font, and it's awesome. Fall asleep in it. And if you're a Leaf fan, you know what you can use it for, because the Leafs lost.
It's a crying hoodie for every single season. Toronto, I know they're playing Montreal tonight. I think at one point it was tied at 1-1.
Yeah, that's right. So you could use it to wipe up your Leaf. Trust me, I used it to wipe up my Blue Jay tears.
Right. It's not starting off our season well. You hear they're getting injured in practice. Like they're brittle. They can't even practice without getting injured.
Love the hoodies. Yes, the hoodies are tremendous. Yeah, so we're going to give one away at the end of the show. But, congratulations once again, Rock. It's a true privilege for, Mark and I to be a part of the farmers market this year. We had a ton of fun, and everyone was just amazing. The vendors sort of like, the first time we did it, they're like, why is there a camera in my face? Like at 8:45 in the morning. Then, as we started going, people were so, hey, how's it going? Come on over. And they had a lot of inside jokes, and they were always calling me, Mark and the other guy. I like that. One booth had said that. So people were really awesome down there. But that's it's a happy place, right? You go, it's a very positive thing. And I know lots of people in the community went, but if you didn't go, definitely check them out next year, and check out the vendor. Like Rock said, the vendors are online. They're still selling their products, and let's support them so they stick around.
Right. Yeah,
no, definitely.
The Mountjoy Farmers Market Facebook page, and again, all the vendors are there. Just click on their page, follow them, and continue their support. I know people were asking the last couple of weekends. It was Sacred North out of Cochrane. Their haunted bath bombs were. She sold out of those quite quickly. There, it was nice to see a lot of the posts from people going down and grabbing all the scary stuff there at the farmers market.
No, we had a great family out there, and you guys actually made part of the family throughout the summer. So I really appreciate you guys supporting us and being there every Saturday morning. Rain or shine, I know the first 9 weeks were beautiful, but we got a little rain a little bit at the end. But you guys were there to support us as much as we supported the community, and the community supported us. So it's a great partnership that we've created this summer. We're going to see you guys all next summer for sure. And we love having you guys there every Saturday. Like you said, the vendors love having you guys around as well. So it was much appreciated. And we really enjoyed having you guys as part of our family, our big family at the market.
Yep. And Mark and I, thank you so much. And Mark and I will leave the farming to the experts. I think we're taking that one off the list, Kinsman.
We do the taste testing at the vendors.
Right. Yeah.
We're
better eating the products.
That's right. We can help promote the product, but as for the farming, no green thumbs in our hands and pockets. We'll leave it to the professionals.
You tried to grow 1 carrot this year, Kinsman, and it didn't even come through. So let's leave it to the good folks over there. All right. Well, thanks a lot, Rock. We appreciate your time.
Thank you, guys, and we'll see you guys next summer. And thank you again, everybody, for supporting us. And we're looking at bigger and better next year. So and we'll make sure you guys get the first crack of the announcements we're going to be making in the next couple of months.
Perfect. We love it,
Rock. We look forward to it. And again, if you need some help with the pavilion setup, pass along the info to us, and Hammers will come and help and assist any way we can.
I can't wait to share the news. So we'll talk for sure.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right.
Goodbye. All right, Kinsman, were you offering your handyman service?
My handyman services.
Rock wants that pavilion to stay up and look nice. Me and you, between the two of us, own one hammer. Remember that, right? It's the hammer we got from the Nova.
It's the Nova nomination hammer.
Yeah, we have to rotate it. No one's calling us.
No toolboxes between us. What are we going to hammer the nail or we were trying to put the frame onto the wall using our Nova hammer.
Remember at Rock in the River where everyone's doing the hard work for setup? Me and you, our duty was just to carry the trash into the bin. And even that, they're like, yeah, I don't know. These guys could just stand by.
These guys can stick to chatting and promoting. Let's leave the hard, gritty work to someone else.
All right, pal. What other stuff is shaking right now?
We got lots of stuff going on. Should make us a note. Our sponsor tonight, one of them, Guac Mexi Grill in Timmins. They've got one of their meal deals tied in with KINZ and KLOMP Live, tied in with us. And here is what the deal is. Okay. You buy a burrito starting tomorrow through Sunday. Buy a burrito and you'll get a free canned pop or a side of salsa and chips with your meal. But you have to say KINZ and KLOMP Live, and we're going to post a flyer tomorrow starting Thursday. Again, it runs Thursday to Sunday. You show proof of that, and with any burrito between Thursday and Sunday, you'll get free salsa and chips and or a pop with your meal. So that's something cool going on with Guac Mexi Grill.
Well, there you go. So I'll cover the cost of the burrito. No, you'll cover the cost of the burrito, and
you'll provide the free salsa and chips and the pop.
I ruined that joke like usual, but that's awesome. Yes, maybe you could pick up some tonight and we can have it for the road trip tomorrow.
We just might actually. They're open till 11 o'clock, so maybe a burrito. I don't know. Are burritos safe for a long car drive? Right?
Well, you got to put it in the
should be eating burritos on a 3-hour car ride.
No. I'll take up Mark on Renault's help. There you go. Jenica needs you to get over there and help. She has Renault's going on. Can you get over there?
I'm better, Jenica. I'm better at the demolition part. If you need the demoing done, I'm good. When it comes to starting to, rebuild and construct, that's where things get issues.
Right.
Reading tape measures, all the stuff that we should have paid attention in school. That's the stuff that you need in today's day and age, right?
Yeah. So, okay. Let's see what else we want to put up. So speaking with the market, craft and vendor sales are going on this Saturday. Hey, Legion Drive, that's South End. All right.
That is a SOPO craft vendor sale. And I'm just trying to find the info here. 70 Legion Drive, which is the Scouts Hall. Again, they're open from 10 a.m. to 4. And again, they're going to have local vendors and artisans and all sorts of fun stuff, crafts up for sale. And again, go support your local vendors because, you're supporting not only a local vendor, but you're supporting their dream. And again, that's 10 to 4, Legion Drive, 70 Legion Drive, which is the Scouts Hall.
Scouts Hall. It's about time you start respecting South End, Kinsman, because, we're people too over here, we're getting a grocery store.
You're getting a food basics.
Yeah, we're getting it. You can't have it all in Timmins. You know that, eh?
I know. I actually felt bad when that grocery store left.
Yeah.
People having to hop on the bus. I felt more bad for the folks who didn't have a car and had to hop on a bus to go all the way to the city, timing your groceries. Then when you're done grocery shopping, you had to just sit there and time your bus ride back. What a pain in the arse that is. So it's going to be so much nicer to actually commute, in a short distance, especially for the Northern College students who just have to go across the street now for the groceries.
Yeah. So I'm waiting on some update pictures from Joanne because she kept us up to date with the water park, which looked amazing. And, I expect Joanne sneaks in there maybe through the roof and gets us some inside pictures of all the shelving coming together and that.
The SOPO paparazzi is Joanne. And if you follow her on Facebook, all kidding aside, her pictures are amazing when she takes her walks around Porcupine Lake. You get to see the beauty. People say, I live in the north. Have you ever stopped when they say to stop and smell the roses? Just walk a day in Joanne's shoes and see some of the pictures that she comes across, especially snakes. Comes across garter snakes on her trail. I've never seen a snake up here in the entire time I've been here.
Joanne's trying to get pictures. You get Kinsman's Superman costume and you fly up to the roof there, and you can just wean in. Did you wear that to sleep the other night?
No, I didn't wear it to sleep, but it does fit. I'm just going to give you that right now. But it didn't come with a cape. There's no cape.
What?
I need to find. Yeah, it's just it's like a Superman onesie, but I need to find the cape between now and now.
So they're PJs.
Is it a Superman pajamas?
I don't know. Hey, listen, I have
something. Costume.
So next Tuesday we're going to shoot Pitch, which is, we mentioned a couple times, reality show. It's like Dragon's Den. People, entrepreneurs are going to pitch their ideas, and then there's going to be one winner, panel judges, and we're hosting it. So that's next Tuesday, but there are certain wardrobe requirements that we have to have. So they said dark jeans. So about a week ago, you went to the mall and picked out jeans for you and I, and they're like, no, that doesn't meet the requirement.
Well, there was nothing wrong with the jeans. It's the distressed look.
So,
the new jeans, they've got that weird pleat or the distressed look in them.
You sort of had to be supervised today at the mall to pick out the right pair.
Sylvie Lamott took me on a shopping spree, and you know what? I absolutely, I'm going to say this right now. I absolutely hate shopping when it comes to shopping, Christmas shopping. If I'm going for a special event, if I'm in and out, even my grocery shopping, I'm in and out in about 10 minutes. I just can't stand shopping at all. And today I met Sylvie at the mall, and guess what? She hates shopping just as much as I do. We did our shopping in record time. Met her at 11 o'clock this morning, and we were in and out of there by 11:30. We had jeans. We picked up our pants. We picked up the pants for you and I at Tip Top, and even picked up shoes from the shoe company.
Yeah,
we're all ready there. We're dressed to the nines.
That's right.
And we got the thumbs up from Kyle, one of the producers of the big shoot, and says we are A-OK. We'll just need black belts now to go with our attire.
I remember when my mom used to take me school shopping, and you get me cords. I'm gonna get teased again. It's bad enough with this last name. Cords all the time. The minute you walk through the door in like third grade, cords. So yeah. Anyways, that's good. It's good we had supervision for that, because the clothes were really nice, and I could tell Sylvie picked them out, right? Sylvie picked them out.
Yeah, Sylvie picked them out and said these would look nice, because here's the thing: we had these the Link North and our KINZ and KLOMP shirts. And she says, you know what? We need to be in person to see if these shirts match with the attire. Obviously, you're going to be on TV. The distressed look, it kind of looks a little underdressed. Even though distressed jeans, yes, they look nice, but might look a little too casual for the setting that we're going to be in next week. And of course, this big shoot is going to showcase on November the 19th. Live on YouTube, and we're going to have a watching party, a viewing party, and everything else for this. So we got to look our best. We got to dress the part here.
You're getting called out for a spelling mistake on your banner, Kinsman.
Oh, where local entrepreneurs. Hey, Martin getting sassy with us on the banner.
He's getting sassy. Don't you be getting on Martin's bad side either.
Entrepreneurs, didn't you know, Martin? That's a word. Whatever goes on our ticker is now a true word for the Oxford Dictionary.
Joanne said if you get her some red fabric, she's going to make you a cape.
All right, Janice, Joanne, pardon me, I will do that. I'll take you up on that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Entrepreneurs, yes, we will make that change.
Entrepreneurs,
believe it or not.
Should we change that right now? Is that like an OCD moment of the show? We need to stop and change that.
Hey, did you see the video came out for Low Saplings? You saw that, right?
I saw that. Of course, I saw that. We were a part of it, and yes, one of the newest daycare facilities in the city of Timmins. And if you're looking for registrations, Brianna Ludwig and her hubby, they are taking new registrations right now. And if you go in with the promo code KINZ and KLOMP, you get 10% off your child per month up until the new year. So take full advantage. I know a lot of people chiming in on the thread saying, wow, what a beautiful facility, which it is. If you haven't seen the video, and again, they are looking for new registrations for your little ones. And we were in there, if my little guys were just a little bit younger, it would have been a nice place for them to finish off their daycare. Of course, my little guy's now in kindergarten. My other little guy finishing off his years in daycare. So, but if you've got little ones, toddlers, remember they don't have that many toddlers in there.
Well, okay, so I did fit right in there. I was trying to hang on to nap time because I remember this nap time was always a good deal. The kids kicked my sandcastle over right away. They knew it wasn't structurally sound. You know, I could never really get this sandcastle right, Kinsman. It always like had half a roof on it. And the kids knew it, and then after when the camera went off, they showed me how to do it. The packing, it's
all in the packing. If you get too much air between the layers of the sand, that's where all hell breaks loose. Just like when you flip it over on the video.
Speaking of Martin Peel, now hopefully you didn't put a typo on him and call his Patters K10. Let's see. Okay, we're good.
Patters K10.
But hey, someone he's looking for security guards.
He's looking for security guards. Everybody is looking for jobs. Everybody we talked to, we did the business, the business showcase a few weeks back. Everybody in the mall that we ran into at Timmins Square says, we need people. The ladies at Maurice, they've been working 11 to 6. Why? Because for the last 20 months, no one has come in there with a resume to help them fill the other hours of the day. They're only open 11 to 6 because there's only 2 of the ladies in there, and they don't want to work every single hour, so they only work 11 to 6.
No, and Martin needs a day off to enjoy the boat if he could still use the boat. He got to use his boat one time this year, and we were on it. Like, he needs a day off. We need to get him we need a hiring event. You know what I think we got to do? It's like cops, but in the back of that security truck, and you and I got to go around with the 24-hour camera and just really see what it's like.
Put instead of a day in the life of Martin and Sniper, we'll put a day in the life of you and I. We're going to go out with your dog. We'll pick Ranger or Rookie for the job, and we'll go on patrol. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's right. Trust me, you'll be really disappointed. There are no Sniper. I'll tell you that.
What is Martin saying? My question is, where did everybody go that had the jobs previously?
Yeah, I don't know.
They evaporated.
Oh, people are saying EI and CERB. So, it's hurt a lot of businesses. Definitely, a lot of people are struggling. So, if you know someone that was, would like to be a security guard, get your resume over there. He's an awesome dude. All right, Kinsman. What else we got to give away? You got something here. The city of Timmins.
Yeah, they're looking for. Did you know the city of Timmins? Have you ever driven around the city? You see a burnt out street lamp or a light or a burnt out green light when you're trying to go through a traffic intersection here in the city. Well, this is where the city of Timmins, they can't be everywhere. This is where they're asking you, the good Samaritans of this city, looking for burnt out lights or malfunctioning lights, and they want your help. And if you come across these faulty lights, you're asked to call the Service Timmins line, the hotline, 705-264-1331. Or email the troubled lights and where their locations are at to servicetimmins.ca, and they'll go out there and fix them. So there you go.
Yep, that is awesome. And look, here, follow up for Martin.
Maybe they can fit. Can I put in Service Timmins? They can fix my lighting here for this.
Yeah. I've already put in that complaint. Don't worry. The Barney one. Martin will help them get their license if they're serious about coming on board. So there you go.
That's right. And who would not want to work with Martin Peel? That guy, we say this from day one when we met Martin to now. This guy has one of the biggest hearts of gold in this city, and again, one of the coolest cats to work with. And again, cat's the wrong word because he worked with canines.
Yeah, that is great. So there you go, Kinsman. And Martin says if he hires 5 security guards by Saturday, he'll shave off his mustache.
Yeah, I don't think he's not going to follow through with that. I think every picture, even at birth, Martin's got the mustache.
Right?
How can he order a brandy without the mustache?
Look, see, he'll do it. We get him 5 security guards by Saturday. Qualify, people who want to work. He's going to be barefaced Martin.
They're going to be asking him for ID when he asks for the next brandy at the surge there.
Oh, look, there's Rock chiming in. Rock does 1,000 things. He's got all the skills. He's also an electrician if you need help with that lighting. So Rock chipping in there.
All right, Rock will be chatting after the show there.
Yeah. So hey, Amanda, if you want to get right back into the game, I'm telling you, great jobs.
Yeah, and pays very well if you're looking for a great job. I know he's looking for full-time, part-time, nights, shift work. It's a great job, and of course benefits. And again, you get to work with Sniper. Who doesn't want to go and see Sniper every single day? Or Sniper goes out to do his patrol.
William Shatner, at 90 years of age, becomes the oldest man to head to space.
Did you see that today? That the space launch, Jeff Bezos, one of the zillionaires on the planet, put William Shatner and 3 other normal civilians for a flight to now they say outer space, but really the edge of space.
Okay.
Like, let's be honest here. If they went into space, they wouldn't be coming back there with a parachute, would they? Like they said they traveled at 100,000 kilometers above the Earth. So that's the edge of space where there was still weightlessness. Yes, they had probably an awesome view, but are they really in space at that point?
Wait.
Still pretty cool though.
You're telling me all the times on the Star Trek Enterprise when he was the captain, no one time they were in space? Is that what you're telling me?
Beam me up, Scotty. No,
you ruined my childhood here, pal. You've ruined it. But
90 years old. Like, look how I did not know that he was 90 years old. That should be a story in itself. You see him, getting out of that spacecraft today when they came back to Earth, 90, and the guy just went up to space again. One of the first, oldest to fly in space, and he's a good old Canuck, William Shatner. And did you know? Here's a Halloween tie-in with William Shatner. The Michael Myers mask that they use in Halloween, it was an old prop from Star Trek, which was William Shatner's face.
It's an old Michael Myers mask. Actually, if you watch the movies that made us on Netflix, just released season 3, and one of them's Halloween, and they walk you through that. The prop guy found it in a Halloween store. It was between that and a clown mask. But if you watch, the movies that made us, so they got a bunch of horror movies on there. All right, pal. I think that wraps it up. So we got to give away some prizes.
Yeah, right? We have to give away some prizes.
Oh, I don't want you to forget about this. In 1 week from tomorrow, and this won't be a joke. The first 2 were comedic, but I have challenged you who can run around the Urban Farm parking lot the fastest. Now, the first one, a little bit, couple comedy acts. This one is full out because you told me you were the 100-meter champion in high school.
I was. Okay, what quote unquote was
the
champion back at Duffins Bay Public School way back in the day.
Okay, wow,
that's an old tale. Probably I have not run since Duffins Bay to now, but yes, Urban Farm. We're going to be hanging out there, and again, we're going to meet at the front doors, stopwatch in hand, and fastest lap around from start to finish. We'll see who's got the faster lap.
That's right. You don't want to go at the same time because I feel like you may pull out the leg and trip me.
I might.
All right. So,
but again, we love our folks at the Urban Farm. They're everywhere. It's amazing. I joke with Becky and Steve. I said, well, you guys are like, they've multiplied. And if you don't believe me, if you read the ticker for the Urban Farm there, South Porcupine, Rubino's Petro Can, they're in Chapleau now at the Quickway Corner Store, the Matagami First Nations at the Matagami Smoke Shop, the Watershed 144 at 144 and 560, and their main store, their hub, 1052 Riverside Drive at the corner of Riverside and Joseph. So again, another small business thriving thanks to all the amazing support here.
Yeah,
City with a heart of gold. Everybody supports their local vendors and their local shopkeeps, and it's nice to see. And again, a great partnership with them.
How many times have you looked over at the TV tonight?
I don't even have the TV on.
1-1.
Is it 1-1? Toronto, Montreal.
Yeah. The Urban Farm have exploded. Yeah, they're awesome. They are great. They're great folks over there. Okay, so let's give away some prizes. So let me get this ready. Which one do you want to give away first, pal?
Let's give away the Mountjoy Farmers Market hoodie.
Hoodie? Okay, you ready?
Let's give away the hoodie. So this is, again, we'll reach out to all the winners, and we will get this hoodie to you through Rock Whissell. And again, if you made a comment, you have a chance to win. And the winner is Lisa Picard.
There you go. Awesome.
Congratulations, Lisa. So we'll get that hoodie with you. Send her a message after the show, and we'll get the details to Rock Whissell.
Yes, sir. Yes. So congratulations. They're comfortable. Trust me, you're going to want to sleep in these things. All right. And we also have 2 movie passes for Imagine Cinema 6. So here we go, pal.
That's right. Halloween Kills opening up on Friday. This is where you get to see William Shatner's mask in action. Michael Myers still going. Hard to believe.
Tim Patterson.
Tim Patterson?
There he is.
Where's
That's
Tim Patterson
awesome.
at?
There you go. You have all those written down there?
Yeah, we'll do Imagine Cinemas, and we got the hoodie. And I was just gonna say, Jamie Lee Curtis. She's how old, and she's still going strong in this movie. Oh, yeah, she's in her 70s now,
kicking ass. She's still kicking ass. So it's going to be great. And the new Bond's out. I mean, I have to see that. And there's a lot. And if you haven't been there in a while, every single cinema has the luxury recliners. Best seats in any theater I've been to there, Kinsman.
That they do.
There we go, pal. All right. So tomorrow is what time you come to pick me up tomorrow?
We're leaving at 7. And again, here's what's going to happen now. Cannabis Jacks in Valcarran, they're having their grand opening, somewhat like Timmins did a couple of weeks back when we were there. The Shaft Bottom boys are going to be there. We're going to be set up there and celebrating all the Cannabis Jacks, all their hoopla. And again, there just might be some hidden savings while we're in Valcarran for those shopping here in Timmins at the Cannabis Jack store here in the city. So we'll tell you more details when we get there. But yes, 7 o'clock, I'm picking you up. Jamie's going to be the passenger. And someone said we should document our trip down there. Maybe we'll do a video on our way out and as we get into Sudbury, because we're going for lunch when we first get there.
What color will you be next show, Mark? What were one of those things you spin and it's like a rainbow, but it was a circle?
Right.
What was that called? But trust me, because it's going to be.
Well, you know what? If the lighting has taken the red off just a bit, but yeah, maybe I need about 4 or 5 lights. Who knows? We'll figure it out.
Yes, yeah. No talking and driving, right? It will be, yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. So we're looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to having lunch with my daughter.
Yes, so, we get to see your little one, your not so little one.
Yeah, she's 22. They're always still little ones, but they're awesome folks over there at Cannabis Jacks. They own a lot of. They're big believers in supporting local businesses and all the communities. And we love meeting them a couple Thursdays ago, and really good people to work with. And the Shaft Bottom boys, live music. So that'll be a lot of fun.
That's right. All right, live music. We're going to have the Cannabis Jacks live cam set up. And again, we're going to be live streaming from Valcarran between 3 and 6. And again, we'll document little bits and pieces between, when we leave and when we get there. And of course, join us for all the details. And again, there just might be some amazing deals for Cannabis Jacks Timmins customers as we spill over the brinks with amazing deals down in Valcarran tomorrow.
All right, show me how you're going to honk the horn in the morning when you're there to remind me that. Are you giving me the long honk, or are you giving me the 2 short honks?
I'm going to give you the 2 short honks. Beep beep.
Oh God. All right.
We'll see you in the morning.
Bye.